Okay, all right, my dear friend, welcome back to our another episode. I promise to come back and give you 7 points, 7 reasons why you need to be excited about this team. As a matter of fact, even in the midst of the mistakes, the positives that are in there, most of the points I'm going to be raising right now, you will appreciate it and you will agree with me that there's hope. Welcome to Salam's channel. This is your channel as usual. Subscribe, like the video, and please remember to send me your comments. Yeah, I want to hear from you in that comment section. I want to know what you think about the game that was played. And don't forget, next week we still have a game in hand. I want you to understand something. We lost the match. We say we lost the match, but in actual fact, it was a draw. Yes, it was a draw. But the feeling is now just like, oh, we've lost the match because it was all for us to win. The game was all for us to win yesterday. But we gave it up. But I want you to be encouraged because there are positives. Quickly, before I go to the 7 points, let me read for you a few things that both the coach and few other people have been saying. As it stands right now, Arsenal fans are hilarious. They are very happy. They are happy. Arsenal fans, they are very hilarious. We had a terrible performance and you still couldn't beat us. That is what they are saying. They said they had a terrible performance, yet Chelsea, we still couldn't beat them. Is it true? Yes. Yes. Yeah, you did. And that's because Pochettino tactically nullified Arteta. And individuals like Malo Gusto and Makukurela were outstanding against your wingers. You Arsenal fans. Because players like Malo Gusto and Cucurella, they were able to nullify your wingers, Arsenal fans. Yeah, that is why you could not penetrate. You couldn't do anything. And let's not get started on the midfield battle. By the way, I will not spare you. I will not spare you Arsenal fans right now. As it is right now. My 7 points, this midfield battle is inclusive. So let me just get that by the side first. Arteta hails Chelsea's performance. Listen carefully. Your coach, Arteta, hailed Chelsea's performance. He said, we were just moving the ball without really having the intention to threaten them. And that's really a dangerous thing to do against teams like Chelsea. We didn't win even duels. And in tight areas, when we had them, they escaped from that. They attack open spaces, and they are really dangerous things to do. So credit to them because they are a top side full of top players. And you have to acknowledge that. This is what Arteta has to say about Chelsea play and Chelsea players. Admitting that his team could not attack the game the way they're supposed to. The spaces. Chelsea, yesterday, our players were on top, especially the first half. Forget about the possession. What matters is the scoring. You remember when we started newly in the league, we were having possession 60%, 70%, and we were losing the games. One thing that I have observed about Pochettino is that he is very consistent in something. Whenever he starts something, he becomes consistently. The last 2 games that we won, we didn't possess that much, but we won those games. The ones that we were possessing so much were the first 3 or so 4. And we were losing. So when he tried to tweak the system, now we try to balance the possession with, let me move on. I'll come back to this. BBC for McNulty. He said, dig deeper into Chelsea's display and they might just find a sweeter taste with clear signs that better times, let me tell that again. Dig deeper into Chelsea's display and they might just find a sweeter taste with clear signs that better times may finally be on the way under Pochettino. After the dismal sequence under Thomas Tuchel and Graham Potter, followed by the nonsensical holding operation under Frank Lampard. There have been indications that given time and patience, which surely must be the currency at Stamford Bridge after the previous scattergun nonsense from co-owners Todd Bowley and Badad Igbali. Pochettino will eventually point things in the right direction. This is from BBC for McNaughton. He was very hard and harsh on his choice of words. Yeah. And Cole Palmer has spoken. He said something. He said, we are obviously very disappointed not to get the 3 points, but Arsenal are a very good side and one of the best teams in the league. We went toe-to-toe with them. I try to show the manager every day in training what I can do. Work hard and try and repay him because he put a lot of faith in me. I'm loving it at Chelsea. Every day is good, even off the pitch with the lads. There is a good vibe and everything is good. There are still a lot of areas we can improve on. But as I said, we went toe-to-toe with Arsenal. We are going in the right direction and there is more to come. That is what the young man, Cole Palmer, had to say. He said he might have meant it, Mikhailo Modric's goal. I don't know. If he meant it, fair play to him. Yeah. Before I leave, or before I go to my points, I still have some few minutes. My 7 points. This is what Pochettino have to say. He said, of course, we are disappointed at the end, but we can't only look at the last few minutes. There were many positive things. We were the better team. We lost 2 points in a way you never want to lose them. But after playing a team that was fighting for the Premier League last season, we can take many positives and be proud. Underline that. We showed great character and personality. We were competitive. We deserve more. And we need to keep believing because good things will arrive. I like the way the players are feeling right now. They are really upset. I want to see that. But we need to keep working. We are in a good way. Now, I have about 3 minutes or 4 minutes to go. So let me just go straight away to my 7 points. Number one, our goalkeeper disappointed us yesterday. Our problem yesterday came as a result of the goalkeeping error. I will not put all the blame on him anyway, because it was a back pass that was given to him. But as a goalkeeper, he's seen the whole pitch. He could have seen better. So number one mistake, the goalkeeping. We don't have a top-notch goalkeeper. We need to try Petrovic. I believe Petrovic can do better. But one thing is that Coach Pochettino, when he starts something, he doesn't like to stop. He believes in consistency. I will advise that we try Petrovic from this moment. That is my number 1 point. Number 2, you see Makukrela and Malogusto. It looks as if they are our second choice defenders. Kukurela and Malogusto, they seem to be the second choice because Reece James' position is on this side, and is it Levi Colwell on the left side, right? Good. Then if Ben Chilwell is fit, but right as it stands, from today, this is number 2 point. From today, I would prefer the coach to move on with these two. Let Makukrela continue to play his natural position that he played. That right flank, that right back, that is his natural position. Let them move on like that. That's number 2. Number 3, that as I put down, you see, I'm moving from behind. Thiago Silva need a backup. But that does not mean that right now, this season, we should make a mistake by replacing him. Thiago Silva is a leader in that defense. If you see the way Thiago Silva was trying to, calm the goalkeeper down. If not for Thiago Silva yesterday, to be honest, the result would have been worse. Thiago Silva. We need to maintain him. I said it before in one of my videos that even if we are to renew his contract and give him 1 more year, I want him to be, even if he's on the bench, as a senior player. But once in a while, in some games, we need him. That's number 4, right? Great. Number 5, going to the most monstrous positions. Yes. Yeah, my dear friends, subscribe to the channel if today is your first time. Like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in that comment section. It's very important. Let me hear from you in that comment section about all that I'm saying. Number 5, the monstrous position, the midfield. The midfield monster, Casado. He is a good buy. He is the right fit for Chelsea. Casado, the monster in that midfield. Casado, the engine of Chelsea right now. You might not see it clearly, like running everywhere on the pitch, like what Gallagher is doing. But he is the one protecting the back 4. What he did yesterday, it was a monstrous job. Casado, the monster in that midfield. My time is almost up. Let me quickly run up. Number 6, Modric is electric. Modric should be starting every game from now on. Modric should be starting every game. Modric. In fact, Modric and Kopama, these two, we should not take away any game from them. Modric and Kopama, every game from now on. Number 7, before I let you go, we need a striker. Chelsea need a striker. Chelsea need what? A striker. I repeated it how many times? 3 times. And let me repeat it again. Chelsea needs a striker. We could have scored more goals. Arsenal scored 2, but Chelsea could have scored more goals, at least 4, if we had taken our chances. You remember Gallagher missed one. He tried to run up the goalkeeper. Nicholas Jackson equally missed the same thing. At least we should have been thinking about scoring 4 goals. And that is the intention of the coach. From what he said, he brought in Nicholas Jackson for that purpose. We could have scored more goals. Chelsea need a striker. Let me end it there. I shall be back later in the day. Remember, it's our betwinner.com. Betwinner. Bet and win big. Use my promo code TEAM1979. TEAM1979. TIM1979. Register with Betwinner and bet with them because you're going to win big. There are games that are coming up tonight across Europe. As you can see the banner right there on the screen. Yes, you can bet on any of those games tonight, including the Premier League, and you win big. Use my promo code. Remember that when you go to betwinner.com, remember to use my promo code TEAM1979 and you will win big. I'll see you later tonight. Shalom and peace.